you know that kind of cold that makes the air burn on your face, that turns your breath vapor into ice crystals, and where the silence of the snow is broken only by the sound of the wind? Now imagine facing that on top of a machine that flies over the ice, challenging mountains, frozen forests, and endless snowfields. But then comes the question. What are the most powerful, insane, and absurd snowmobiles that engineering has ever placed on frozen trails? Today, we are going to hit the throttle in the ice world to discover the 10 most powerful snowmobiles ever built on the planet. These are true beasts that defy extreme cold, gravity, and the limits of physics, combining brute power, technology, and a good dose of craziness. Are you ready for this frozen journey? Then stay with me, because the last one on this list is simply surreal. Number 10. Arctic Cat ZR9000 Thundercat. Released in 2017 by the American Arctic Cat. This machine is a reference in the high-performance snowmobile segment. Designed for both trail riding and pure speed, it comes equipped with a 3-cylinder turbo engine with 998 cubic centimeters, delivering an impressive 200 horsepower. Yes, 200 horsepower on a structure weighing just over 260 kilograms. The look, simply aggressive. Aerodynamic fairings, LED headlights that look like angry eyes cutting through the fog, and the sound. A deep turbo whistle followed by a roar that seems to challenge the silence of the snow dot in practice. It is used both for leisure and for high-speed trail racing, where acceleration and top speed make all the difference. Culturally, the ZR9000 Thundercat became a landmark, being called the superbike of the snow. Among enthusiasts think that's powerful. Wait until you see what comes next. Number 9. Yamaha Sidewinder, SRXLA. Manufactured by the legendary Yamaha from Japan and launched in 2019. This is one of the fastest production snowmobiles ever made. It uses the same 998 cubic centimeters turbocharged 3-cylinder engine from the Thundercat, but with fine-tuned ECU settings that deliver monstrous torque and truly shocking acceleration. We are talking about more than 205 horsepower pushing this snow rocket. Visually, it is a mix of elegance and aggressiveness, aerodynamic lines, metallic blue details, and the sound. A perfect blend between the turbo whistle building pressure and the dry pops from the exhaust explosions. In practice, it dominates long trails and high-speed tracks and is also widely used in snow drag races. It became a symbol of durability, speed, and Japanese technology applied to extreme cold. Think this is insane? Get ready, because number 8 takes power to another level. Number 8. Ski-Doo Mach Z 2022. Launched by the Canadian BRP, the Ski-Doo Mach Z 2022 was a limited edition that revived one of the most legendary names in the snowmobile universe. It comes with a Rotax 900 Ace Turbo R engine, 3 cylinders, generating an impressive 180 horsepower. Paired with an ultra-fast CVT transmission, the look combines modernity with a retro touch. Long lines, low front, sharp fairings, and that unmistakable sound of the turbo spooling, followed by a deep roar that vibrates even inside the helmet. In practice, it is made for those who seek extreme acceleration on trails and hard-packed ice, delivering racetrack performance on any frozen terrain. This edition became a collector's item the exact moment it was released. If you think this is already heavy, wait for the next one. Number 7. Polaris 850 Patriot Boost RMK KHAOS. Presented in 2022 by the American Polaris. This is a snowmobile made for those who seek the impossible. It comes equipped with the 850 Patriot Boost 2-stroke engine, Polaris's first turbocharged 2-stroke production engine, delivering around 180 horsepower on an ultralight machine weighing just 195 kilograms. The look is radical. Raised suspensions, extended skis, short tail, and a paint job that looks like something out of a video game. The sound? A mix between the metallic crackle of the 2-stroke and the sharp turbo whistle filling pressure. In practice, it was made for extreme riding, in deep snow, absurd climbs, and physics-defying maneuvers, being widely used in freeride and snowcross. Culturally, it redefined what lightweight and powerful means on the snow. Are you enjoying this ride through the snowmobile world? Then hit that like button to support the channel, because from now on, it only gets crazier. Number 6. Arctic Cat M8000 Hardcore Alpha 1 Turbo. Released in 2021. This turbo version of the M8000 was tailor-made for those who love living on the edge. A 2-stroke engine with 794 cubic centimeters, equipped with a turbo delivering more than 200 horsepower on a setup that weighs less than 200 kilograms. That means an absolutely absurd power-to-weight ratio. Visually, it is slim, with a 165-inch track that allows it to climb practically vertical snow walls. The sound is a symphony of metallic crackles, the constant hiss of the turbo, and that unmistakable smell of burning oil in the frozen air. In practice, it is synonymous with extreme adventure, vertical climbs, aggressive maneuvers, and exploration in terrains where other machines simply cannot go. This snowmobile became a benchmark in powder performance, attracting a legion of riders who live to challenge frozen mountains. Hold tight, because the top 5 is absolutely insane. Number 5. Lynx Boondocker DS850 Turbo. Built by the Finnish brand Lynx, a BRP subsidiary, this snowmobile was designed to face the wildest environments of Lapland, the Alps, and the mountains of North America. It features a Rotax 850 E-Tech turbo 2-stroke engine, delivering around 180 horsepower, but with a total focus on instant torque and maneuverability in deep snow. The design is robust, with reinforced suspensions, low windshield, tall handlebars, and a 390-centimeter track that allows it to float over soft snow. The sound, a constant 2-stroke explosion combined with the violent turbo whistle spooling mercilessly. In practice, it is the favorite of freeriders from Europe and Canada, designed for insane drops, dangerous crossings, and climbs where any mistake means tumbling meters down the mountain. Culturally, the Boondocker DS is seen as the peak of extreme off-road snowmobiling in Europe. But if you think you have seen madness, hold on, because number 4 borders on insane. Number 4. Polaris Pro RMK 900, the legend of the 2000s. Launched in 2005, the Polaris Pro RMK 900 is still considered one of the most dangerous snowmobiles ever made. A 2-stroke twin-cylinder engine, producing around 160 horsepower, but the problem was in the weight and mass distribution. The look was classic from the 2000s, with more squared lines, a raised fuel tank, and an aggressive stance. The sound, deep, violent, and constant. The typical sound of large two-strokes that vibrates right through your bones. In practice, it was designed for freeriding in deep snow, but its excessive front weight made burying in the snow a constant problem, leading to dozens of accidents, rollovers, and structural failures. Today, it is a legend. Some love it, others hate it, but no one argues. It was one of the most powerful and, at the same time, most treacherous snowmobiles ever produced. And if you think this is crazy, the top 3 breaks every limit. Number 3. Ski-Doo Summit X Xpert Turbo 850 E-Tech. Launched in 2023, the Summit X Xpert is the definition of engineering applied to extreme free riding. It has a Rotax 850 E-Tech Turbo R, a 2-stroke engine generating 180 horsepower, on an ultralight chassis weighing less than 200 kilograms. Visually, it looks like a mix between a fighter jet and a spaceship. Narrow skis, tapered tail, matte paint, and neon details. The sound, a metallic scream followed by the howl of the turbo spooling pressure, sending chills to anyone in a snowstorm. In practice, it allows jumps of up to 30 meters, vertical climbs, and impossible lines in deep snow. It was made for those who seek the absolute limit, where error has no space. This snowmobile is currently considered one of the best ever made for extreme freeriding in the mountains of North America. Now hold on, because the top 2 is pure mechanical madness. Number 2, Yamaha VMAX X4 800, the legend of the 90s. Presented in 1992, the Yamaha VMAX X4 800 is still revered as one of the most powerful and dangerous snowmobiles of its era. A 4-cylinder and 2-stroke engine, generating 150 horsepower. But here is the detail. Absurd torque, brutal acceleration, and extremely unstable behavior for its time. The look was robust, with wide fairings, a raised rear, and the sound, a high-pitched scream of the 4-cylinders screaming at the limit, followed by dry pops from the exhaust. In practice, it was built for fast trails and drag races. Any throttle mistake could mean violent rollovers, total loss of control, and even fatal accidents. This earned it a mixed reputation of passion and terror. Today, it is a collector's item, revered as the most radical snowmobile of the 90s. And if you think you have seen it all, take a deep breath, because number 1 is simply out of this world. Number 1, Mattracks XT Boss Snow Bike Turbo V8. This is not a regular snowmobile. In fact, it is an insane hybrid, created by the American company Mattracks, specialized in off-road conversions. Imagine this, a tubular chassis with long suspension, equipped with a V8 supercharged engine producing 550 horsepower, combined with a rear track system and skis in the front. Visually, it looks like a monster straight out of a sci-fi movie. Exposed tubes, massive radiators, matte black paint, and the sound, simply apocalyptic. The roar of the V8 echoes through the mountains like thunder, followed by the dry crunch of tracks tearing through ice and snow. In practice, this machine is used for shows, extreme events, and mountain climbing challenges. It is not street legal simply because it would be impossible to handle that much power safely. Without a doubt, it is the most powerful snowmobile ever built. More than that, it is an insane piece of engineering made to defy logic. Here it is, the ultimate legend of ice and power. From the classic Yamaha VMAX 4 to the absurd Mattracks XT Boss, it is clear that these are not just snowmobiles. They are true expressions of what engineering can do when the goal is to conquer the impossible. Machines that defy gravity, cold, physics, and logic. Built not just to slice through the snow, but to make history. Now tell me in the comments, which one of these machines would you dare to ride, or better, which one scared you the most just by hearing about it? And if you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, because every week there is a new video about the most insane, powerful, and incredible machines that dominate the ice, the snow, and the extremes. See you in the next one.